It's so nice to really sit down with you guys and have a discussion about something that's so key: time management. We only have 24 hours in a day, we have 7 days in a week, and we need to manage that time. In this video, I'm going to discuss a major pain point that I have been having, and that is putting out quality YouTube videos on a consistent schedule. Let's talk about it.
Soak in the moments you live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me.
The first person I want to talk about that led me down this road is my wonderful YouTube friend in my head, Heather Torres of Think Media. And she had a whole video series on the 5-hour basically content creation week. Like literally spend 5 hours on the video, period. Landed. 90 minutes to film, a half an hour to edit. She said it out loud. I love you, Heather Torres. Shout out to you. Everything else from scripting to their thumbnail, all the things, she said landed was 5 hours. And in my mind, I'm like, that's awesome for someone who's very well versed at doing YouTube. But someone who's a beginner, inner, and especially that learning curve when it comes to editing, what time schedule will work for that person? Keeping that in mind, this is what has worked for me. This is what I have been trying out for the past month. And I'm going to lead you through my process, and I'm telling you how it's working for me. I am not saying this is an end all be all for everyone, but for me, I'm going to need more than 5 hours. I'm going to need more than 10 hours. How much time do I need to do a quality video? And that's been working for me for the past month is, I'm just going to say, this is me, not you. But if it works for you, you can try it out. I feel like you need 18 hours. 18 hours, and here it is. I have broken up my whole schedule into pre-production, actual production, and post-production. So pre-production, definitely landed pre-production is about 5 hours. That's about how much time it takes for me. And I can just break it up within my weekday is 5 hours of pre-production. But 5 hours is the time allotted. Then actual production, I feel like it's gonna take me about 2 hours to film the video. From start to finish, from framing the shot, doing the lighting, checking the sound, and actually filming it, 2 hours landed. So that's 7 hours right there. So now I'm gonna go back to come back forward. So what are the things that all need to be done? You need a checklist. The first thing you need is a checklist of everything you feel you need to do to produce a quality video. Now your list may be longer than mine or shorter than mine, but this is my particular list. We have the ideation phase. Thinking about ideas is so crucial. So typically you want to jot down as many ideas as you can for your particular video. Your title and thumbnail should be done prior to even filming the video. Don't fight me on this, but I find that works best to have the title and thumbnail done before the video, because even when the video is done and maybe you want to like change a little thing here or there, that takes you like a quick 2 minutes to make a change or add a different photo and color grade it and edit the photo and paste it in there and change a few things, versus having to come from scratch, the concept, the coloring, the positioning, all the things. Then you're like, okay, your title thumbnail is not up to snuff. And remember, we're trying to produce what? Quality videos, and the quality that also includes a quality thumbnail. Next part is you want to do an outline. Now, I like to do an outline. This is what works for me. Some people don't order. I like to do an outline. So I do an outline of my overall idea. And then on top of that, the next step is I'll actually script out the idea. Most people don't need to do outline and script. People usually do one or the other. But I personally need to do both. Because I find if I just do one without the other, when I watch my fully made video, I feel like this doesn't make sense. Like, where was I going with this? What's going on? And then I make like a very meaty outline when I say scripting. And I also like to script certain parts, just like what I say in the beginning and the bullet points, what I'm gonna say on each one. But I find I need to outline, okay, this is where I'm going, boom, 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 boom. This is the structure okay, now here's the meat. Here's how I got, okay, what I'm gonna say here, what I'm gonna say here. Okay, does it flow? Does these ideas progress into these ideas? And really and truly, I encourage everyone, if we're not gonna fully write out anything, fully write out your introduction and your hook, and fully write out your closing and your call to action. So landed, I feel like those steps that I just discussed takes about 5 hours. I'm going to show you the breakdown of what each thing takes, and this is what it is here. Now let's talk about the production process. And the production process is filming and everything that goes along with filming, which is your lighting, your sound, and I'm also going to emphasize this because it works for me, editor's notes within the filming. 2 things you have to learn how to say, and this is what has helped me the most, is number 1, if you have a good take after you film something, say good take in to the camera. So when you're going to edit and trying to figure out what was the good take, you said it to yourself, good take. Also saying things like cut that part out. So you already know, giving yourself editor's notes within the video that you know to cut that part out. It's important. It seems simple, but it's important. I also do this a clapping motion to let me know that I try something again, because you'll see the sound spike when you're editing. Or even saying to yourself, okay, right here I'm going to put in B-roll. Right here is going to be an overlay. Right here I'm going to do a voiceover. Saying that within your filming is very important. When you're looking over a lot of footage and it's been some time that has passed, you're not gonna remember what you were going with. Okay, I kind of believe at that point, but it's important. It's a chat. It works for me. It's gonna work for you. You need to do this. As simple as make a routine that you can. Make it 15 minutes or less. I will encourage you to like a 10-minute make a routine, but we could do 15 minutes or less for us ladies, because I have had moments. And the hair, just keep it simple. Like if you ever have to refilm something or whatever, the makeup is so simple and easy to redo, you don't have to have that issue. I would keep the same eye makeup look each time. If you want to wear foundation, fine, but whatever you do, have it the same each time. And wear very neutral makeup, because I have had videos that were fabulous and I know something's wrong with my hair. I know something's wrong with my, the blending of my makeup. And I'm like, really? Really? Don't do what I've done. Okay, let's move on. The next step is editing. And the editing checklist is what I have. So I used to try to do so much. I watched my favorite creators. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do what they did. I'm gonna do what they did. Not knowing all these things that they add is because they're really good at this and they have the hours of doing all the reps to really be good at editing. Or they might have their own editor that they hire. But right now we're beginners and we're trying to do it on our own. I'm gonna say to keep it super simple edit is number 1, look for your mistakes. Number 2, look for the extremely long pauses. There can be a short pause, but an extremely long pause, definitely take that out. Number 3, take out all your so's. And number 4, take out all your your filler words. KISS, K-I-S-S, 4 things. Keep it super simple. Move on with life. The next thing you want to do is add text. Adding text is a nice way to make it a little professional, but the viewer follow what you're doing. The next thing is your sound. You definitely want to filter out any background noise. I made sound and color grading the same thing, and you definitely want to color grade. So say if your complexion is not looking nice, if the juicy purple color or pink or whatever color you have in your background is not popping, you want to color grade. So your smooth draft, you want to watch it about 3 times. What'd you say? Yes, I said 3 times. 3 times on full screen on whatever software that you have, so you can really take notes on what you notice that you can tweak. Okay. In the smooth draft, because you want to get the draft to be smooth, is you might want to consider as doing punching in or punching out to cover the edits, and you might consider putting B-roll over areas that you can't make an edit look smooth, and you can put B-roll over it to kind of enhance the story. So B-roll might be, because I'm talking about I may have some B-roll about this camera and how we're filming, things of that nature. So B-roll for that, okay? Now, can you use stock footage? As a beginner, I would recommend using stock footage. Definitely you can get that through PicMonkey, you can get that through Canva and other places. I particularly use Canva, and you do have to pay for it. I use Canva Pro, but I started out using PicMonkey. So PicMonkey is pretty good. I would not add music at this juncture. I would add is a sound effect when your text ends up on the screen, like a pop or a click. That is very subtle, but it is chef's kiss. It works. For you brave souls who are gonna, as beginners, gonna do all the things, I'm gonna put the actual decibel level on the screen of how low you need to have your music to make sure it doesn't overshadow your talking, the main track. Now, some editing software has a way they can drop it lower, but if you don't have, I'm gonna put around about where you should have it at on the screen, somewhere on the screen here. Like down here, up there, somewhere, okay? Now we're in the second phase of the post-production process. What I do, it should work for you. What I do, I upload it under private. Do not upload it under any unlisted. Don't upload it under live because your video will go live as soon as you upload it. You want to upload under private. Okay. Then once you upload under private, I also, while it's on the platform, I press play to see how it looks on the platform. That's important. Forever, so when you see on the actual YouTube platform, wait a minute, there's a mistake there or something I didn't like there. So now you have a chance to go ahead and tweak it. So you can go back to your editing software and tweak it in your editing software, or within YouTube Studio, you can actually cut out little pieces. You can tweak things, what have you. You can even add music in YouTube Studio at the very end. Which brings you to the caveat. You do need to buy or purchase a subscription to something like Epidemic Sound, Artlist, all the other things, those things, to make sure you have music for your videos that's not as copyright protected. Not copyright protected, but make sure you don't have any copyright issues. So make sure you get like one of those platforms. You know, I think it's Artlist. I use Epidemic Sound currently. And YouTube Studio has free music you also use as well. Next step is you're gonna actually schedule when you want your video to go live.
You're like, oh, I worked so hard and I really want to make it go live now.
I encourage you not to. I encourage you to upload it and to at least give it 24 hours before you actually schedule it to go up. Number one, you want to make sure you have your tags, your hashtags, all things all the metadata in the background. You also want to work on your description. I'm going to list all the steps to post-production, and this is essentially what we're trying to work on, and I'm trying to work on when I look at each video. Now it's time to put it all together. So what we have to do is take a really good look at our regular priorities during the weekdays and during the weekends. And once we really look at that, we say, okay, where do I have a spare hour, a spare hour and a half, a spare half an hour? And literally block out that time and write down what needs to be done for the YouTube video within that frame. For instance, for me, my best days are Tuesdays and Thursdays on the weekdays. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. Monday, in my heart, the heart wants it to be Monday, but it ain't happening on Monday. Monday, you're getting back into the flow of your workflow. Like, Monday's not happening. However, Tuesday, okay, you're back in the rhythm of your work week. So Tuesday to me is my best day. And Tuesday, usually I can put in from maybe a good hour and a half landed of doing certain things. So Tuesday, I would have ideation. And Tuesday, I will also do some research. And Tuesday, I will also try to have my outline done. Like those three things. So my other day is Thursday. So Thursday is another day that I can get in a good hour to hour and a half of work. And I just plug in the next things that I have to do. Thursday is the day I'm gonna actually look at my outline again and actually script it out more, flesh it out some more. So more like in paragraph form, more of what I need to know, and kind of look it over again, maybe revise it. That's my Thursday. Those days, Tuesday and Thursday, definitely always happen, and Friday. So Friday, I'm like, okay, is it how I like it? Is what's going to happen? What's going on? Saturday seems the day to work for me. I feel I could put it on Sundays. Sundays not work because Sunday is right before Monday. Saturdays work the best because it makes me feel like I have less pressure or what have you. So if there's something that goes wrong in the filming process, which we hope not, but if there's something go wrong, I do have time to refilm it. And I also have time at my leisure without a whole bunch of pressure to film B-roll that goes along with the video on a Sunday versus on a Saturday. And then I feel like if I wake up early on a Saturday and I go all the way to probably just working on YouTube stuff up to like probably 12 o'clock, I still feel like I have the rest of my Saturday to relax. That has been working for me because that's super important. Now that we have identified the checklist, we have figured out how we can block out some time in our schedule, we need to be accountable to what we said we're going to do. I like to put everything into Google Calendar. So it's nice, you can see the time blocks, you can see what you have to do, you see every day what you have to do, and you have a reminder to let you know what to do, to hold yourself accountable. This has been the Black Woman Essentials. If you found value in this video, do me a massive favor and smash the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you're aware of my latest video. And until next time, keep creating and keep being great. Peace and I'm out.
Trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Hey. Taking just don't do and live my life. Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season. Lay foundation. Make a name for generations. Please and make a then take a break or a little vacation and chasing blues away. Hey, hey. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning or look like you always be working. Soaking the moments you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't ask.